You find me here at Sourton Tor. But today was 30 degrees and sunny and hot. It's still in the mid-20s now. So that was a slog getting up here. And this is night one of a two-nighter. And tomorrow's going to get worse, back in the 30s. And a big hike tomorrow on some of the high sections up on the northwest of the moors. It's currently 8 PM. It is getting late. And we need to be heading off to our camp spot. So we shall push on before that sun goes down and gets a bit dark. Well, that's the Bivi stuff for the evening. That is the over-the-top stove of choice for the evening. Some good food to cook up. And a bag of bedding for the evening. Sadly, that sun's going down the cloud. So, tarp with the North-West UltraLite mat inside it. New edition, Hilleberg Tarp 10 Ultralight. A little cover over us, just because we can. Do have the little Z-Pack shelter, but not for this evening. Pegs. Floor. So I'm going to get on and get set up, and I will bring you back shortly. Well, this is my little setup. I can definitely be said you can squeeze tarps in almost anywhere. So my good friend Elliot, known on YouTube as Dorset Piper, albeit he hasn't got a channel, he's going to be joining me tomorrow for a hike. As I mentioned earlier, we're out on the northwest side of the moors, and we are going to be taking in several of the high spots tomorrow. It's going to be particularly hot. We've got a few water courses though to keep hydrated. So for now, I'm going to sit down, chill out, get some tea on, and have a beer. This evening we're cooking on a Primus OmniFuel stove. This is the OmniLite Titanium. It's been primed. I'm ready to light it. This is a petrol burning stove. Needs to be primed for 40 seconds, and then we crank it up. Crank it before, that's what you get. Crank that back down. This will shortly turn into a blue flame which we can cook on. In the meantime, let's have a little swig of this little one. That'll be tonight's IPA of choice. Scallions, onions and mushrooms. Actually beef in the back. The start of a stunning day today. Sun's coming up, all the mist is slowly burning off. If I spin you around, that was my little setup last night. It's not bad. It was a bit of a hill. Did probably move about a foot in the night from where I started off. Slept okay. But yeah, looking forward to a good day's hiking. Well, as per normal, leave no trace. Right from the divots to my backside, and we're heading out to meet Elliot. Well, our journey lies on that direction there, back around to Sourton Tor.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. I'm having it.
Seriously, someone's just left that decent foldable spork up here at Sourton Tor, and Elliot just was about to buy one. Ta-da!
Result.
Cool. Well, the sun is pushing through, so we're back up here on. I'm back on Sourton Tor. Elliot's also here too, obviously. That's the trig point over there where I stood last night and did my little waffle. And that is the sun trying to come out up there. Brew time here at Sourton Tor. And yeah, back out with the Primus stove. So first thing is it's been pressurised, 20 odd pumps. Turn it on and get a little squeeze of fuel in there. It is. You prime the flame for about 40 seconds. Once that starts burning out, you can crank it up, get on a blue flame, and then get the kettle on. The mint tea. We're going to drink the mint tea, then we're going to head off, and Great Links is the next location. Oh Elliot, it was due to be hot and sunny.
What have you done?
I don't know, do you reckon I may have jinxed the weather?
There's a possibility on the hottest day of the year so far for the rest of the country.
Well, that sun is trying to push out. certainly in disrepair. Checking out the larder. We followed the Rattle Brook, heading north to a small rundown military hut, and then from there, from directions from my good friend Si, Riale Bran, he said head north, behind the hut, just, no, not north, head behind the hut, and follow out. And actually, I completely see why he said that, because somebody, through these bogs, have made us a pathway. And if we'd gone bushwhacking, we would be absolutely in the bog. So Si, thanks for that note. So we're going to head on up to the ridge line here, and we're cutting left, and that'll bring us across to Kitty Tor. Out on the top of the stunning view, scaring away the Dartmoor ponies again. Apologies gents, because this GoPro wide angle lens may not do this justice. That is high wheel haze up on the top, and yes, Tor in the distance. And we're saying goodbye to these lovely ponies. They've been munching away on the grass while we've been eating boiled eggs and salami. And in the distance over there is Lints Tor, and that's next on today's planned route. That's the clearest water I've ever had from the open. Normally quite a peaty, that's nice and clear. Oh, on a hot day like this is very refreshing. I won't lie to you, that hill in this heat was a bitch, but we're up. So welcome to Lints Tor. Well, we just decided to make a change to the plan. We were going to do high wheel haze and then bailed out because it's very high, getting knackered, no water up there. So We're headed into Black-a-Tor Copse. We stopped for a chat to a few people. Elliot had a little moment, a little fanboy moment with another YouTuber. But it's a little bit boggy coming down into this area. A little bit boggy, I would say. That was it's just below the knee. Yeah, wet socks now, and they're high boots over the top of the boot. Right, let's be more sensible now.
You're gonna have to. It was a sight to see. It was brilliant. Sorry, mate.
Let's push on. Right, as I said, we are heading into Black-a-Tor Copse. I've been here several times. Elliot, unfortunately. We've come through Black-a-Tor Copse, almost at Meldon Reservoir, and we're about to head over the ford here behind. And up in that little valley. And it's going to bring us back to Sourton Tor, and that's our camp spot for the evening, with an easy trek out tomorrow morning. That last comment was a blatant lie, because we're not going to Sourton Tor. We're back here at Shelstone Tor, where I stayed last night. We did ponder going up to Sourton, but Elliot went, I've seen that one, so we're back up here. But right now I'm having a well-deserved snorting of baby bells to get some energy back in me. And oh, the touch shaking up. Cheers. Man, that's good after a hot 10 miles.
Yeah, I bet.
Right, I'm going to set up and I'll see you again shortly. Probably boil around 3 minutes. 40 seconds approximately for priming. There we go, bringing on the boil now. We have bacon cooking away. 8 nice little lean brushes of bacon there, about the tail end pieces. Sorry, I'm not sure you can hear me now, but 8 rashers of bacon cooking away. They're lean pieces of bacon with no tails. There's a couple of eggs left. I did have 6 hard-boiled eggs. I've had a few for lunch throughout the day. Yeah, basically ham and eggs. Technically bacon, but ham and eggs. The bacon's getting close to being done, so I'm about to flip the bottle over. So that's the on position, now gone to the off position. That'll start pushing air through the tube, cuts the fuel out, and that will cut off shortly. Dorset Piper is having his pipe. I'll pan you around. There's a cloud up on the hills. The sun is burning some of the cloud off, but we certainly have a stunning view out on the hills in this direction. So while I stare at that view, I'm going to go and eat my bacon, and I'll bring you back. Well, good morning. That was the neighbour cows walking by. Oh man, it is stunningly beautiful out here. Right, well, no more stove action this morning, although it's been on. More mint tea. Today, breakfast of champions. Well, as per normal, and to always leave no trace, that is the marker where the bivy bag was last night, and we are heading off, scooting past the edge of Sourton Tor up there, following down over the hill towards that tree line.